If you're here today, I want you to know that this is a heads up for you. There's an incoming choppy energy on February the 3rd because the planet Uranus goes direct in the sign of Taurus. This energy is going to last for about 5 to 7 days, and it's going to feel like we are being tested. So Spirit is encouraging you to pay attention to the things that matter right now, because what you ignore is going to come back louder. Okay, so I wanted to pull some cards and see what it is your soul needs to hear as we are navigating through this. Welcome in, my beautiful Aries friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in Spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're going to start with a spirit animal card first. So the spirit animal is coming forward for you today as a silent warning. So we are getting the Capybara King. Have you seen a capybara recently? This is your confirmation. This is your sign. And if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So it's messages about gentle leadership. The influence you have over other people is most potent when guided by kindness and understanding. So once again, the influence you have over other people is most potent when guided by kindness and understanding. All right, so the energy of love is moving through, and anything that is getting in the way of that, this is something that this capybara is bringing into your awareness. Okay, so we're going to pull a Sacred Woundings Oracle. So because we have a shaky energy coming in, this is being dislodged, and it's something that you're not meant to fix. It's something that they want you to sit with. So the wound of the soul window. The wound of the soul widow, not window, widow. So grieving unlived versions of yourself. This wound arises when paths you once longed for fade away. Dreams unchosen, identities outgrown, or parts of you silenced to survive. You carry quiet grief for the lives you didn't get to live. It can leave you feeling hollow, nostalgic, or unsure how to honor what was lost while still moving forward. So wherever this felt like a weakness is becoming a strength for you. This is why this is rising. Okay, so that is the wound of the soul widow. We're going to pull 3 cards and see what else your spirit needs to hear. So we are starting with the 6 of Swords. So silence, calm, and peace are going to be your superpowers, your ability to create them, to cultivate them within yourself. And that creates the ripple flow outward that brings it into your external experience. And the shakiness is coming from that process. So 6 of Swords and the Hierophant card. So you're learning a lot from this experience, Aries. I feel that there's information coming in that you weren't aware of, and this might be activating your nervous system in some way, and you might be finding yourself reacting. So it's a time for you to really ground yourself. Okay, the Hierophant card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others are going to feel this subtly. We have the 4 of Swords. Wow, Spirit really is bringing in a clear message about slowing down. Aries, I feel there's a rushed energy. I feel this is internally. You know, you're not sure exactly. I feel some of you may be feeling lost in this moment. It might not be the entirety of your life, but there's something that is searching, something that is looking for something, right? This is actually you looking for something, and you're going to find yourself here. I feel you already are. So it is a process. You're going through it. And we're going to find out what it is your soul needs to hear. So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. I love what's happening here for you. So I want you to know that you have a deep connection to Spirit, Aries. They are encouraging you to trust your inner knowing. Trust your intuition here, because yeah, there's something that is revealing itself to you. It's a bigger reveal. It's almost like a gradual, and it's not something here to break you. It's not here to punish you. It's actually strengthening you. Okay, so trust in the process, but also trust yourself in it. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So yeah, there's silence here. This is what I feel needs to be cultivated, because it's noisy. The space feels noisy here, and there's so much about, you know, quieting your mind. This is your mindscape. Both of these are swords suits. So this is letting me know that there's something here in your mind, and mind needs rest. So, you know, your mind sometimes wanders. Mine does that too, right? And you got to catch yourself when you become aware that, oh my gosh, I've gotten off track, right? It's about focusing, and focus is going to be your superpower. But they're saying that love is being activated at the core, and you're expanding within your consciousness. And there's like this, it's growing. It's a part of your soul's evolution. What is happening here? There's a higher power at play, a higher understanding here. And I always find that I connect with this when I'm not stressing and worrying about things. And I'm implementing this as a daily ritual where I make a point to stop, get into the present moment, breathe, and then move in that energy. I feel that's important for me to really stay aligned to what it is that I do here. And I feel for some of you, there's something like this happening as well, something that you are learning or understanding on a deeper level. And it requires that the noise be tuned out a lot. So what is it that is noisy in your life right now, Aries? What is it that's creating this like friction in you? You know, sometimes we want to react because something's triggering us. And that's exactly what the energy is. We've got big personalities and big emotions floating around, right? So they want you to keep yourself grounded and bring yourself to a state of peace. And this is ultimately your nervous system, right? So if you're feeling anxious or you're not feeling good about something, allow the feelings to pass. Pause in that moment just to observe what it is that's happening. And that will help you really connect with spirit. And then you'll know exactly what to do there. And I feel some of you are already in this stream of consciousness. That's what I feel this is. And it's you stepping into that. So this is what I do when I start my readings, is I just flow with that stream of consciousness and allow to, it's like you're open, you're receptive, and aware. I feel awareness is what it is, and liberation is coming in here as well. Right? That peace, you know, when you connect with it. So the Four of Swords is when you actually connect with it and you see it happening, right? You see the world shift to that perspective, and your radar system, your reticular activating system now knows what to look for. So there's like this target system that turns on. I want to use it like that on an energetic level. So this is what's happening here as you're moving through this transit. And, you know, the sign of Taurus is calling you to stay grounded. And perhaps you have Taurus somewhere in your birth chart. That part of you is being activated. Okay, so that is the Six of Swords energy. And, you know, vibrating at the frequency of love is going to be important, meaning, you know, look for the love, look for the joy, look for the happiness. It's there. It doesn't matter what experience you're having, it is there. Especially when we start to look for it, we begin to find it. And it's funny how life works, because what you look for, you always find. And sometimes we're not aware, we just manifested that. So it's really interesting how the Six of Swords is communicating with you in your world. Right? The way it's coming in. I feel for some of you, this is going to be a theme of a character in a TV show or a movie. right? Or this is something that is happening in a friend's life, or you're directly the main character here, right? So they are encouraging you to really connect with yourself, right? Really like with you, your truth, to live and breathe that, flow in that. And those of you that are there already, because I'm seeing some of you already here, what kind of practices do you have in your life right now that help you stay in this center, to be able to move in this energy of peace where you're almost unbothered by the things that are happening here, right? Because you've tuned it out. It's really interesting. And this is where you're really gaining strength in this area, whatever this is for you. So the Hierophant card is the wisdom, the knowledge, the higher power. It is education. You might be learning something. And it's also the teacher-student vibration. So you might be finding yourself teaching and inspiring others, or you might be learning something from someone that inspires you, right? So guidance is definitely there. And I feel that you're going to find that you're connecting with resources, the things that you need to do what it is you desire to do. And, you know, I'm feeling this motion, like I'm feeling a rushed energy here. So you don't have to rush. What's yours will be yours. So there is no need to try to force it or control it. Let's just flow into it. Let's just flow with it, right? So this is you really connecting with that, you know, this is you living and breathing it again. So the Hierophant is also coming in as a higher authority in your life, Aries, like maybe a need for a higher authority, or you stepping into a role as the higher authority over your life. I'm getting discipline, consistency, like something that is religious, like you're daily religiously doing it. So I feel there's a call for this in your life in a specific area. This could be some sort of a habit that you are meant to form, and you've already been thinking it. It's something that you've been working towards. So I feel this is going to click into place in the next few weeks. Okay, so, and you know, the sign of crosses. I'm seeing images of Bibles. I'm seeing someone opening a drawer and there's a Bible in the drawer. I feel this is a hotel. Maybe I'm wrong here, but it feels like that kind of an energy. And I'm also getting that some of you have been diving into spirituality more. And I feel there's a call for this, right? You're connecting to something more. And this is a confirmation that you're actually elevating in frequency and vibration, right? Because you have this itch or this calling, this yearning to learn more or understand something. But it's about absorbing information to understand and see something that you're not seeing. So there's like a search, and they want you to know that what you're seeking is seeking you as well. You're going to find what it is that you're looking for. Okay, so really interesting, the Hierophant card. I'm seeing somebody watching like TV shows. They're showing me somebody in a hotel room, and they're showing me Jerry Springer. I think this is the show, or maybe this is like Dr. Phil. It's like that kind of a stage where their people are talking. So I'm just channeling into something here. So that might mean something for you. And also, I feel that I'm walking into somebody's home that has a lot of like angels, cross images, spoons, like someone's home, something to do with a childhood home. So I don't know if you've been dreaming about your childhood home, Aries, right? You might have been going back to the past. It's showing up to you in dreams maybe, or there's like this like energy that is coming in from back in your childhood. Okay, so there's something here that you might be moving through, and I feel it's been with you for a long time. It's not something that is loud. It is something that is in your mind, in your heart. And I feel that it's rising right now. Like you might be feeling more of it because it's that last layer of it that is meant to peel away. And there's a process that comes with that. So I feel you might be going through the process of that, and know that you're incredibly strong. Remember that you are learning, you are growing, you are evolving through this. And we have the Four of Swords. So Manifestation comes through the number 4. So we've got the number 6, we have the number 5, and the number 4. These are light codes, number frequencies that are connecting you to this reading today. So if you've been seeing them around, we're connected. So the 4 of Swords, the number 4 is a number of manifestation. This is manifestation that's actually working. We're generating, we are creating, and it comes from us grounding and connecting ourselves to that frequency and vibration. And I'm seeing some of you here in this energy. You might not be seeing things happening right now, like exactly how you want to. You're like, I don't see anything changing. I want you to know it is changing. It's happening from the background first. Know things are in motion, especially if you've been showing up for something recently and you've really been creating some peace. You're going to find that there's definitely something coming in, right? It's patience. I'm getting time constraints here, so maybe that's where the panic is coming from. I'm feeling panic right now, like someone's panicking because they're waiting or wanting something to happen quickly because of whatever reason, many reasons. So to bring that nervous system to a place of peace and calm. I'm getting anger, a lot of different kinds of emotions I feel that are triggered or being triggered. So this is your silent warning that this is an energy that is there. So Spirit is giving you a heads up, Aries, to keep yourself grounded and centered and know this is going to happen. So it's about responding and not reacting. Responding and not reacting. So pause and breathe. And there's no need to sometimes even respond, right? It's about taking the information in to see what it is, what's actually happening. That's where things are really going to become very clear for you. And from there, once you have the information, then you can choose to do what it is that you want with that information, right? That's up to you. And peace is coming through all of your cards today, right? And staying centered and grounded. You're heavily connected to spirit. So what I'm getting here is your ability to sense, to feel, to observe and notice all the subtleties, the patterns, everything that is going on in the background that most people can't see. You have this ability, right? But when your nervous system is overactive, it gets in the way of that. So it's about keeping yourself calm, steady, right? And moving in that through this period. This is about 5 to 7 days. We're going to be moving through this energy. So I like to have practices in my life like exercise or meditation, like whatever calms me down. This could be me even just soaking my feet in salt water for like 20 minutes, right? Just giving myself time to relax. So they're encouraging you to carve out, a few minutes for yourself every single day to bring yourself to a place of peace and calm where, you're not carrying too much. You can put all of it down and actually unwind and relax for a moment and let God take care of everything, right? We could just give everything to them and let them take care of it by not worrying or stressing about it. It's like you just let it go. And some of you are coming to this place. Like this is what's happening for you as you're showing up here as that frequency and vibration. So again, there's a powerful ripple effect that you're sending out into the world. Know things are in motion. They're happening for you. And they want you to practice patience. Remember that divine timing is at play. So any kind of time constraints, any kind of expectations, they're encouraging you to cut the cords on that. It's like dandelion seeds. Let them float out to wherever they need to and land where they may. And this is, let the energy float out into the universe and come back in the way it needs to, in the way it's meant to. And they want you to be open here as well, not to close yourself off. Sometimes what happens is, I've done this in my own life, is retreated, close myself off, but I don't feel good when I close myself off. So I start to notice and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm doing that, right? And then it's like, okay, well, let's start getting open. Let's open ourselves up back to that joy, excitement, the love, the abundance, right? So this is what I'm getting here with this. And some of you have been journaling a lot recently. Like there's been this desire to pour your emotions into something. Like there's a channel forming here. This is the circle here in the card I'm feeling. So you may be feeling more expressive, more creative. Maybe you're feeling a lot of emotions and you're not sure exactly what to do with them or what it even means, like what the heck's going on. So try, you don't have to do this, but give it a try and see if you can, you know, put them into something that means something to you, like a song, maybe lyrics to a song, or writing it in a journal. You know, I feel expressing it, letting it outside of yourself in an energy that, because you are the one that is now shifting this from shadow to light. You are turning something that felt like a wound into a power, right? So you're moving through that process. So I wanted to pull an Angels and Ancestors Oracle card for you as well, because they are coming forward as your guides. So let's see what it is that they want to share with you through this. So we are getting for you, Aries, is summer, the energy of summer. We have a bee and honey here. Okay, so you might be resonating with the image today and the bee. Bask in joy and light. They want you to bask in joy and light. What truly makes you happy, like really makes your heart sing when you're there in that experience, in that space. So summer seasons here. Here we are, summer. So rise up, open your wings and shine. Bring your projects and plans out into the light, into manifestation. Summer has always been recognized as a time for joy, for going on adventures and making memories. Flowers are in full bloom, animals are enjoying the freedom of the wild summer days and nights, and people are taking holidays, basking in the sunshine and being lifted energetically by the light and warmth. This is the perfect opportunity for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor, Aries. Light has come to banish the darkness. Clarity is arriving too, allowing you to know exactly where you are and how you can move forward. Angels and ancestors' guides are encouraging you to enjoy this moment and not to rush forward, because this is a time for pleasure, enjoyment, and expansion. There's a great chance that you have extra energy, creativity, and inspiration at this time. Notice what is coming to you, and it is inspirational, as it is inspiration directly from the divine. Okay, so when the summer card arrives in the future position of a spread as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that coming summer will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. Okay, so look at that. So that is your message from the energy of summer, your angels, your ancestors. And we're going to now close and seal your reading with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around. And I feel some of you have stories about bees. I remember when I was young, I got stung by a bee. And ever since, I've been terrified of bees. So wielding power is your angel number, 888. Okay, this is a lot of power that you harness. They want you to apply that power, right? So you are going to receive the rewards for your efforts. You have limitless energy, so be mindful of where you're directing it. You are building wealth, okay? Wealth could mean many different things. So know that you are building wealth and you're finding that you're taking the right actions. And what feels right to you, that's another, emotion that you can tap into, right? So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial Collection. These are zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today, you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now, I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashley from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.